business owners, entrepreneur, and today I'm gonna show you how to grow an audience in simple steps. Okay, the first step is be clear. Okay, know who you are serving. Like you have to, like I shared yesterday, you really have to know, who they are in order to reach them. Because if you don't know your avatar, like you have to, do a research or um, talk to your clients about, what they do, like whatever, characteristic they have. So you can talk about, you can speak to them. Okay. Step number two, you have to talk about the problem. Talk about the problem that they solve, because if you don't talk about the problem, they don't know you. Okay. They don't know, like you might be somebody, anybody for that. We have to, talk about the problem. Okay. Don't and one important thing is that when you speak, you talk about one problem. Don't talk about a bunch of problems at the same time. Focus on one problem. Okay. Because we get confused and we don't know, like, what problem you solve. You solve many problems, but I recommend that you focus only on one problem. Okay. Let's be clear on that and focus on one thing. Okay. Step number three is show up consistent. Okay, show up consistent. You don't need to be perfect. You just have to show up for the people that you are here in this earth. Okay, it's very important that you show up. Maybe you can go live, just like I'm doing, and I'm doing my best to be consistent, because this is very important. Like I talked about yesterday, that we have to be consistent every day, every hour. What I do, it's just a simple tip. You to be consistent, like you create something during the day. What are you gonna do? And every hour, what you do is you track. What you do in that hour, and if you're gonna pick 5 hours, whatever you're doing, maybe you're doing sales call, or you may be getting launching an ad campaign. I mean, whatever is the thing that you have your goal during the day, and you track the hours that you're doing, the things that you're doing. Okay. And step number four, get in front of more people. Okay. We are talking about how to grow an audience. Very simple. Okay. So you have to get in front of more people. Okay. Don't get stuck in the house. Don't be just always going live on social media. You have to collaborate. Okay. You have to create collaboration, partnerships. One of the things that I also recommend is going to in-person events. Those don't just go to virtual events, just go in person so you can connect with people. It's highly recommended that you go in person. And the way you do that, if you want to know, just go to what is the website? Um, Forgot. What was it? Eventbrite. Go Eventbrite, and that's where you look for the events that are coming up, or the event that you want to maybe attend in the summer. You want to attend the event, or you maybe can become a member of one of those people that are on Eventbrite. So that's highly recommend that you get in front of more people and you get to know people. That's very important to socialize, to be in person with people, to connect with them. And I highly recommend that you do it every time. Okay, maybe you can go in person every week. Why not? Maybe you have to pay. It doesn't matter. You pay, and for you to in order for you to get in front of more people. Okay, it doesn't matter if you pay maybe 100, 200. Doesn't matter the price if you're gonna get in front of more people. Okay, and don't always rely on posting every day, or just whatever. whatever you're doing on social media, don't just be posting all day or night. You can do that. That's highly recommend. I do that here on Facebook because I'm being consistent. Here on YouTube, here on other platforms that you are watching the replay right now. So being consistent is very important. Like I shared yesterday, and if you didn't watch the replay and you don't know, go back to that video that live yesterday that I did on how to be consistent. It's a very short video. It's like 6 minutes, and then I did a presentation here on Facebook because I didn't know I can go live and show my slide here on Facebook. That's a trick, a tip that you can do. Like you can go live on Facebook, do a short presentation about the business that you have, and it's very simple. Okay, you can go every day if you want. That's a way that you'll be consistent. And the way that I'm noticing when I do it, people like image, like because we're visual, or us as human beings we're visual, so you have to, just show some image here on Facebook so people can watch it. Okay, and step number four is give value. Okay, people remember when you give value, and the way you do value is you say something that help people. Okay, it might be something, I don't know, whatever you do in your business that help people. Okay, maybe it's mindset. So maybe you are in that room and you shift somebody, you shift their mindset, their identity, you shift something on them, you change something, you shift something, and that's the way you create it. Maybe you went through a process of an identity issues like I did. Like I went through an identity process that I didn't know who I was. I had so many doubts about myself. But after discovering like who I am, like I'm perfect for the Lord, for God. It doesn't matter if I'm not perfect for anybody else. But my identity in Christ, and that's what I highly recommend anybody if you're going through, doubts, you're going through. There's nothing else that can help you than finding the Lord and get to know Him, and your identity is in check, and you can do anything. You can do anything in your life, and I don't believe in any impossibility. I believe everything can be possible. Everything, every goal, every dream that you have, you can achieve it. You can achieve it very fast if your identity is in check. That's very very important. That you never forget that. Okay, identity is the best thing that can ever happen to you. Okay, no doubt. Um, being clear. So step number five, which is the last step, is give people value, shift their mindset, shift their belief system, and we all can do that. And the way we do it is by speaking. Like I'm speaking right now, and I might be changing your belief system. I might be changing your identity or whatever. When you're listening to me, maybe whatever something shift in you that, for example, that you believe in yourself more because I said something that that shift to you. In English, it's not my first language, so you might not be able, to comprehend the whole thing. But you understood, you understood at least 1% of what I did, and maybe that motivate you to, maybe to do a live or whatever you want to do. So, yes, so this is the way you create value by, solving a problem. That's one of the things that you can solve a problem for anybody, maybe for your clients, maybe for your friends or your family. Like you solve something, and maybe you can, record them, like saying something nice about you. So I'm gonna give you a summary of what I told you. The first step is be clear. If you want to go to your audience, be clear on who you are, your client is, in order to reach them. Okay. Step number four is talk about the problem. Don't talk about all the problems. Okay. Talk about one specific problem that you help people. Okay. That's the very important thing. Talk about one problem that you solve, and guess what, after you have one problem, the next problem is going to come, and guess what, you're going to be there to solve the next problem, because each problem, grow up another problem. So that's pretty much. Okay, focus on one thing one problem all the time. Doesn't matter if you have $5,000 offer or $10,000 offer, whatever offer you have, you just focus on one problem, okay? Step number three is show up consistently. You don't have to be perfect, just like I'm doing right now. Even though English is not my first language, like I'm here and I don't have any doubts, I don't have any shame, I don't have any shame. I'm just I'm confident in who I am, and that's very much what it is. I believe in myself. I believe I can do anything. I believe you can understand me even if English is not my first language. That's not a limitation for me. So I don't believe in any limitation, to be honest. That any one of you watching, I don't believe in you having any limitation because it's here, that can change like really quickly. Okay, step number four is getting in front of more people. And the way you do that is you go to live event in person, you go to conference, you go to, but what I highly recommend is that you go to event in person. Maybe you can go every week, maybe you can go every month, even if you have to pay like a monthly membership, something else that I've done before. And you go there, you connect with people. That's very, very important that you do it consistently, like every week or every month, okay? And don't always rely on posts. So still in step number four, don't always rely on posting all the time, even though that's highly recommendable that you post every day because that's one of the way that you are visible. Okay, so don't always get focus on posting all day or night, even though that's highly recommendable. If you the more live you do, the better it is. But um, have a schedule what you do during the week or during the month, or the things that you can do. Okay, I like this live because I can connect with people and I get to know you more. Okay. Step number five is give value. And the way you give value is by solving one problem that your customer have, or shifting their mindset, shifting whatever belief system they have. You shift them, and the way you do is by speaking to them. Because what I've learned is speaking spiritual. Okay, that's that's the mantra. Like speaking is spiritual. I didn't know that because I'm speaking to you, or you might be speaking to me, and something that you say, can shift me like in 1 minute. So speaking is spiritual, and that's the way you do it. You give value, you solve problem, you shift mindset, and that's pretty much the 5 steps. Get clear. Step number one. Instead of it to talk about a problem, one problem, don't talk about all the problems, you just talk about one problem. Step number three, show up consistently. Maybe you can go live, whatever. Just show up consistent. You don't have to be perfect. And step number four, if getting in front of more people, like I said before, go there, live event in person, even if you have to pay a membership so you can connect with other people that might they might be able to be your client in the near future. Okay, and step number five, give value. Okay, because people will remember when you shift their mindset, when you shift their belief system, when you shift um, their identity, when you solve a problem. Just imagine if you are talking to somebody and you can solve the problem. It might be whatever problem that you solve for them, okay? And that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you today. God bless you. I'm gonna see you tomorrow because I'm showing you how to be consistent here on social media, and that's what I'm doing. And I highly recommend all of you watching the replay right now that you go out there. Social media is free. You don't have to pay a penny. It's free marketing. It's free traffic that you can um, get here. You can go live everywhere. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. Just go live and do the things that you have to do in order for you to be visible. Obviously, there's a lot of things that you can do to be basic women. One of the ways is that you do an event, a virtual event. I'm a huge fan of doing an event. That's what I help online business owners and entrepreneurs do is scale their business using a virtual event. Okay. And if you have any questions and you want to talk to me, maybe you can DM me or you can drop uh, the word event, and then you can DM me or I can DM you, and we could talk about how I can help you, like grow your business, scale your business, um, with the power of virtual event. Okay, I can change your life. Even if you are a beginner, like you can scale your business. If you have the mindset, your identity in check, and you don't have any like identity issue, like you can do anything. You can do anything if you believe in yourself. You believe in the things that you are capable to do. Okay, God bless you. That's all I wanted to share with you today. God bless you. Comment the word event if you want to speak to me about your business and what I do. It's going to be a free 15-minute call that will go over your business and what you do. Okay, God bless you. This is my 2026 our best year in God, in life, in finance, in whatever, in health, and everything you wanted to achieve in life. Okay, bye. God bless you.